But my story is I'm 24 years old. I'm working in Toronto and I'm disillusioned. I'm working a job I'm not qualified for, and it's really stressful. One day after an exceedingly stressful night shift, you know when you're walking home from a night shift, I don't know if you've ever worked night shifts, but when you get off, you're just like, blah, 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 blah. You don't know anything, you don't care. People look at you like, oh, you, I work a night shift. Blah, 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 blah. But I stop myself as I'm in front of the Rogers video. Remember them? And I went inside and I said, I just need a little bit of fun. Like, I need to, like, this job is fucked up. I need something. So I end up going to the gay and lesbian section, as you do. And I find the first film Russell Crowe is in, an Australian film called The Sum of Us. And it's about him and his very supportive single father. So at the end of the film, I'm delusional and I'm just like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. Everyone in Australia is amazing. I'm going to Australia. And it was easy. In Canada, you can get a working relationship, whatever, and all of a sudden, I'm on a plane for the very first time to Australia. Talk about scary. I was having dinner with my parents before leaving, and I remember just dry heaving, and they're like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I've never been on a plane before. And they're like, we know, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? And they're like, we don't know, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta get on that plane. So I arrive and I get to Australia and I think the scary part's done because I arrive and I get a hostel for a few days and then I stay and I get a job and everything's working out okay. But you can only work for 3 months and then you have to push on. So I book a tour with the Outback Tours, right? Which promises sheep shearing, rugged scenery, and Australian tradition to get myself from Melbourne to Adelaide. I board the bus with 16 other young travelers, 6 sets of young couples, 2 German gentlemen who are friends, and a 21-year-old American named Sarah. Then comes the tour guide. His name's Doug. He would what we would call now toxic masculinity. I know immediately that the only reason he has taken this job is to get laid. After attendance is taken, his eyes rest on me, his only competition for Sarah. Doug was also not that bright. So we drive 2 hours to this remote bush hostel in the middle of nowhere. Doug immediately starts drinking and vying for Sarah's affection. He even gets out a whip, hoping with every crack he's impressing her more and more. Hiya! 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 The ladies love the whip, Sarah. And this is, of course, terrifying her as she gets closer and closer to me, the safe guy. We then get back on the bus and are driven an hour into this small little village. It has 1 pub. After we get dropped off, the bus pulls away, and Doug tells us we'll be here for like more than 4 hours. 4 hours? I have $12 to my name. After a meal of a boiled hot dog and bag of chips, $5.60 left for the bar. So I'm just casually drinking the 1 drink I can have in 4 hours. And Doug gets drunker and drunker. Sarah, of course, gets closer and closer. And now he thinks it's the Canadians' fault, right? I'm the problem. Some dirty looks, slurring, and like nudging create a really comfortable atmosphere. But after about an hour, my body can't handle it. The tension is rising so much, and all of a sudden I just blurt out without thinking, I'm walking back to camp. Who's with me? Sarah is my only taker. Okay, so we confer a little bit, like it's just that straight road, right? We just drove that 1 road to get here, right? Yeah, mate, that's what we did. Yeah, go. I don't care. And as we leave, Doug gives his biggest toxic masculinity. He goes, hey, ladies, good luck. Thanks. So Sarah and I leave the pub, and we take this road. And it is literally in the middle of nowhere. But the light's still out, right? We're walking and kind of getting to know each other, and we're laughing along the way. But then it gets dark. Really dark. All we can hear is the sound of our feet on gravel and us trying to talk. And then it starts happening. The sound. Yeah, I hear that too. I'm not really sure which way it's coming, if the left or right. I'm not really sure, Sarah. You should just. Yeah, it is getting closer. Oh my God, yeah, it is. I'm not really sure what to do. Yeah, we just gotta keep walking, Sarah. We just gotta keep. Oh my God, yeah, it's getting closer. I don't know, left or right, left or right. Oh my God, just hold me. I don't know. Oh my God, it's getting closer. Can you feel that? Oh my God, just stay still. I don't know what's going. All this sound is like deafening, and it's coming in front and behind us. And all of a sudden there's this crack in the clouds, and this ray of moonlight comes through, and all of a sudden we can tell what is jumping in front of us. They are standard-sized kangaroos in Australia. These are not the cute cuddly ones that you feed at the fucking park. These are the ones that jump back when they're scared, on their tails, punch out, and disembowel you. Thump, 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 thump. I don't know, just hold on. I don't know what it is. Thump, 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. That was a fucking herd. Oh my God. Oh my God. But we're still in the pitch black. We gotta go, Sarah. We just gotta keep going. I don't know if there's any more. Suddenly, we see headlights. Hey! Over here! Over here! It's the bus to pick everyone up. Shh. Yeah, we were gonna walk back to camp, but maybe we could drive with you. Great, thanks. We board the bus and take the first seats, right? You know when you've been through an experience like that, you're just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh, can you believe that? Oh my God, can you believe that? Oh my God, and we laugh, and we laugh, and we laugh till we cry. We end up telling some of the people on the bus, these are co-travelers, what had happened, and you can tell they're actually a little jealous they didn't come along. Doug, really drunk by now, goes to the back of the bus to pass out. But what Doug also didn't know was that I was actually on this tour hired by a hosteling company because there were so many complaints from single young women. Doug didn't get a very good review. I'm Paul Hutcheson. Happy Halloween.